What's up guys, this is Shantae and today we're going to check out Ativo Suites again because this is a re-review. Let's go! So I think it was only 3 years ago we visited this product in a sales gallery, and now this project is up for VP already. And again, this is me calling up my friend to get access to this project, so we will go check it out. And this is when we can really witness the crystallization of ideas into drawings, into building itself. Very cool. So for those who have no idea where is this, I'll just put a video up here on the previous one. And in short, this is Bandar Sri Damansara, which is right opposite Desa Park City, separated by the LDP highway. So after the LDP highway from Kota Damansara, on the left, this will be the project itself. And in terms of infrastructure, there has been a lot of improvement, including the new access highway to Duke from Kepong itself, and the MRT stations are almost ready as well. A lot of exciting stuff. Let's go check it out. Now still waiting for my friend though. So this will be Artevo Plaza, which is the commercial center. There's a grocer underneath, there are some offices on top, right? And there are some mama, and we have visited there before. And right opposite will be all the landed product, which is very popular. So what's good in an integrated township is you have pedestrian-friendly access over to Ativo Suites itself, so you can look at the landscape treatments. You have shaded. This is so cool. I'm glad that they tint it. If not, what's the point, right? If it's not going to protect me from the sun. Hey guys, so now we are in the car park area. You can see the structural elements. It's using the flat slab system. So everything is very tidy, but it's highly dependent on artificial lights. But the good thing about the structural system is the lights can actually penetrate through the space without having the beams around. It will have concrete flooring, epoxy painting for pedestrians. So for the ceiling height, it's 2.6 meters, and you have one of the fanciest management office ever. Then there are some shops being leased out to furniture stores during this process of VP. So you can see a lot of home inspection crews rolling in the building. And this will be the main entrance for cars. Let's go. So we are now in the main lobby for Tower 8 itself. There will be 2 towers here. And I like the openness because you look into this height of glazing. It's really nice, along with the feature lighting that's like a cloud. Then you have some seating areas here. This is where you can chill and when you wait for your friends or whatsoever. Very nice. Also, you will have an outdoor area. I call it a smoking area lah. So not later, all these kind of areas no more, I think, in the future. Then coming out from the lift, everything so far looks really classy. Like it's gold trims, like even the materials that you can see here, these are textured paints along the corridors. Very nicely done. In the lift itself is also gold and black. And something about the lobby furniture I further clarified. Everything is custom made for the project itself. Whew. Anyway, just to have a better overview of the surrounding, this will be Artevo Plaza. That will be the first phase of the entire master plan called Azalea. There's an adjacent project already managed by another developer itself, but you can see this will be the view that you will get somewhat. Then these are the landed houses that is always popular, always in demand. Then right now we are in level 37 and we are now going into the rooftop facilities. I like that there are elements of inclusivity, and then there are handrails at the side. Very nice. Then coming out from the facilities, this will be the party pool. Not officially for swimming, but this is like a hangout spot for people to just come and gather around because it looks so luxurious. Not only that, the view is amazing. They have the main center area, then you have the pool. These are the steps, and check out the materials. The stone finishes, hardwood floorings into gold tiles in the pool. Check it out, it's shiny. Wow! Then you have this amazing view of the township, and this is the best part as well, where it's already mature. You have the international school, commercial area, secondary school, offices and etc. all within this small neighborhood. Then next to the pool, you will have this open area, and everything seems very nice. Like all the green walls as well, the landscape treatments at the perimeter. This is very efficient. You don't need the whole panels to be transparent, so only half of it. And this saves cost, have better strengths. Why not, right? And that will be Desa Park City already. So it's separated by LDP highway, and you have Manjarara right across the toll that connects you to Mont Kiara on the left, Kota Damansara on the right. That will be the signature stores developed by them. So this is a temporary measure before all these will be turned into developments. And that might be one of the concerns, because if I were to stay here and there will be future plans for the next 15 years, you will need to endure all the construction process. And here you can somewhat already feel the traffic noise a little bit from the highway itself. Yeah, so just things to take note, as well as the oxidation pool right opposite. Then coming into the level 10 facilities there, we saw the squash room. Then we are in this multi-purpose hall where there are 2 badminton court and a basketball ring. They have some wooden floors, very nice. And one side is absolutely open, and you can see some cleaners on duty, all preparing the space to be in perfect condition for the VP itself. So the texture are still flowing through the space, so that's very consistent, but I see a lot of maintenance. Then throughout the entire facilities deck, I like the inclusivity elements where you have stops, where you have ramps all around. That's just very friendly for elderlies and those who are on wheelchairs. And right behind us will be the infinity edge to the lap pool. Right next to it, you will have some water play area. And again, with the color matchings of the timber with the stone, with the tiles, very, very awesome. Along with some outdoor furniture, some landscape treatments to the tower. So the only setback will be the view itself. So that will be the main junction from Taman KIP going into Kepong itself. So one of those actually connects you to Duke. Then the straight one actually goes into Kepong itself. So then these will be all the industrial areas. And this pool looks awesome. Then right next to the pool area, this will be the giant playground for the kids. These are expensive, this jungle gym kind of setup where you have things that are not as conventional, and they can just be here and drain off their energy, okay? While the parents can just chill around. So they have also demarcated like landscape areas to serve somewhat as a barrier, and there's not too much of steps, so it's all ramp, so it's very gentle for the kids as well. So for the surfaces, they also use this rubber tile setting to prevent concussions. Then right next to the play area, this will be the lounge area where the parents or caretaker can just chill a little bit. So this is a double-story structure, and you have a gym upstairs. So by hanging out around this common area, right, you can really see and observe the language they use to demarcate out spaces. So for places that are more playful, right, you can see the zigzaggy dynamic lines along the hardscapes. Then you have all these hardscape turning into something more linear into this space itself, and how they demarcate space again using carpets. And those carpets looks again custom to the space itself, and you have daylight this side and daylight from that side. So that's why this entire space looks really comfortable, along with the LED panels. That adds a lot of drama into the space, along with this height. So this is comfortable and nice enough. Too high, then the steps into the gym will also be restricted. And the level of inclusive effort, right? Have this mechanical system in the future, just in case people on wheelchair wants to use. So this is very, very rare. What an effort by the developer. Coming upstairs, you will have the hardwood floorings again. Then you get to, well, this is new. You get to connect your own audio. Then you have the full-fledged gym equipment, all rather complete, and 1, 2, 3, 4 treadmills looking over to the swimming pool and the park area. This is nice, right? Then at the corner there, that will be the free weight area. Then right next to the gym, connected to it, you will have this yoga space. And I really enjoy the timber finishes around the project itself. Even the stairs, even the floors, it's as if they come from the same origin. Like the textures are all really consistent. And that's what stands out in this project, like the attention to details, right? It's really, really meticulous. Then right below the gym on the other side, we will have a putting green area. So it's kind of cool for you to just practice your putting a little bit. And there will be a reflexology pathway here. Just something to highlight will be the distance to LDP itself, and that might bother some of us where it's pretty close and it can get kind of noisy at times during congestion. Then if you're facing the other side towards the housing area, then that is very, very nice. Also at the far end, you will have the brand new MRT station. As there are two towers, this will be the next tower's rooftop, and there will be jacuzzis. That's very cool. And you have this area, sitting area that you can host your family. You have the ambient lights. Very, very cool during the night especially, right? And then again allows you to be connected with the neighboring plots, and these will be the future plans for this developer as well. So in the future there will be a new complex here somewhat in order to tie all of these blocks together further. So it will be one huge development where the pedestrian experience will be prioritized. Next to the outdoor dining, then this will be the sky bar, where again it further elaborates the lifestyle components of the product, which makes sense because at this level of price, right, this will be the form of lifestyle people pursue. And down there, let's go check out the signature kitchen via this spiral staircase. Okay, coming over, this will be the cinema area, and this will be the play area, right? So you have the foosball table, you have the pool table. Again, it's just hangout space in abundance. So this is the way that developers maximize the build-ups across roof towers. And why they do it at roof towers is because the view is also amazing. So I guess that's about it. Let's head on to the actual unit. So coming up from the lift lobby, this is 2.4 meters. This is around 2.6 meters, which is nice. And it's bright because of the window. Then per floor, you will have 14 units in total. And you have 3 passenger lifts serving all of them. So you can see it's divided into a left wing and a right wing. So here, somewhat you will feel quite bright because of the open area here. And the corridors are stretched across. So technically, you only have like 7 units aside. Then from the lift lobby, this will be the corridor space, and it's rather nice. And the width is 1.9 meters and the height is 2.6 meters. So what's different here is they locate the fire lift this side, where this will be the service area. Okay, so this will be the lift area connected to the fire staircase. Then next to that will be the refuse room. So this will be the refuse room. Almost full high wall tile. And it's actually windy right now, so the ventilation is working. So that will get rid of the smell, but just that I'm not too sure about the size for 14 units of residence. Then on the way to the unit, you'll realize that the main lift lobby don't have the fire door partition like usual condos. That really improves the experience of the residents going back to their unit. Of course, along with the windows at both sides, the center space here feels really nice and bright. Just that I don't know why this corner exists. I don't know what for actually. So the unit that we're going to check out today will be Type D 3 bedroom. The build-up is 1051 square feet. And if you can see what you can come in, there will be a dining and living in the center. Then you have a very long kitchen connecting to the yard at the side. Bedroom 1, bedroom 2 and the principal bedroom, which is humongous on the left. Then you have a walk-in wardrobe here connecting to your principal bathroom. Balcony for the principal bedroom. And because this unit is usually laid at the corner, so you will have opportunities for opening at the side of this profile. So the team took advantage of it, so having natural ventilation for the bathroom and the bedroom along with the yard space itself. So you can imagine that all here will be bright. Here will also have certain degree of daylight into the space. Then coming through the main door, this will be a clearance of around a meter, 0.97, and right behind will be the dining and the living already. So coming into the unit, the kitchen ceiling height is 2.6 meters because of the slight drop. Then on the open area for the living, it's 3.2 meters. And this width of the living space from wall to wall is around 3.7 meters. That's huge. So coming in here, most likely there will be a breakfast counter here to separate out the kitchen. That can extend into an island, or this can be the dining area already before reaching the living. But what's unique here will be the color of the tiles. white, with beige, but they go the other direction. So you have a timber tiles that's just very thin along the edges. That's nice. And let's check out the kitchen first. So this is the exact condition that you're going to get from the developer directly. And here you will have your fridge, your cabinet, the smart lock system, the air cons, and everything in the bathroom, so including this kitchen as well. That's nice. And the ongoing price right now for a unit like this, it's around 1,000 per square feet. So this unit is around 1,000,000. So this will be the kitchen cabinet, provided you have this double sink by Ativo Suites. Then you will have the hood and hob by Bosch. This is a 4-burner along with the hood as well by Bosch. You even have an oven here that's nice, along with all these drawers with soft closing. Nice! Then going out, this will be the yard space, and it's very spacious, even after you include the washing machine. There'll be a 5-feet wall tile here, but I think it's very sufficient already for an outdoor space, right? And in case you want to do very heavy cookings, this space is actually huge enough for you to do it. Then next to it will be the location for your aircon compressor. Wow, this is a huge one. So this main space here actually divides the bedrooms into both sides, so there's no clear demarcation on which one is private or not. Let's check out the smallest room first. So for all bedrooms, there will be timber floorings. And the width here is 2 meters with a height of 3.2. It's still livable. You can have a single bed here along with this wardrobe. In B, you can squeeze in the study table next to the window itself. So it's still workable. Also something to take note will be the sprinklers across the house. Coming out, this will be the common bathroom. Okay, and this will be shared by the guest as well as the user for the both bedrooms. This is by Roca itself. And this is all fully furnished. So nice. This saves a lot of time from the residents. WC by Roca again. And I like this full mirror panel. It just adds up the volume. And check out the texture of the tiles. Whew. Then you have shower screen, shower and rain shower along with the window for ventilation. This is very nicely done. Then next to it will be the second bedroom, and this is way bigger along with the bigger windows. So the finishes are pretty consistent. You have the timber flooring along with the timber skirtings, white paint, then you have this wardrobe space. But just that, sometimes when they design buildings, right, what's the point of a window like that when it's going to be filled up by the wardrobe? Then last but not least, moving across to the principal bedroom. So from wall to wall, this is a 3.5 meters width. It's very big. It's bigger than other people's living room. And this will be the wall to the bathroom itself. And this is what we call the sexy bath concept. Not very surprising from this developer, because what you see throughout the entire facility is that are more lifestyle oriented. And most of it, you put a blind system inside that the user of the bathroom can control, and this will be the walk-in wardrobe space. Too bad there's a column here, if not it will be way better. Then this will be the principal bathroom. And because of this window, the shower area seems way brighter. And I like the ready condition of the bathroom. This will be by Roca for him, for her. And you have a nice partition of spaces within the basin itself. This is also provided along with Roca WC. And if you notice the textures of the toilet tiles, it's very nice. It's not smooth at all. There's actually texture to it. Very nice. Then the full size mirror along with the shower screen. The toilets are very well done. Then for the user of the principal bedroom, from the timber floor over to the tile floorings, you will have this metal handrail. And this balcony will be the place that you can chill while looking at the facilities deck. Then for the external facade wall, they applied spray paint. And I guess that's all for the project. It's now time for Shantae 3 on 3. So for the 3 things I like, number 1 will be the location of Bandar Sri Damansara. This location has been very well known for residential purposes, and this was way before LDB was up. This was way before the connection to Duke was up. It was just an outskirt area beyond Kepong, and it's surrounded by a lot of industrial areas right opposite. Then as years go by, the demand for spaces increases, therefore developments like this tend to exist, and it's built at the fringe of Bandar Sri Damansara facing the roads itself, so it's also beneficial to the residents. But the biggest plus point to that will be this project leveraging on the existing amenities of Bandar Sri Damansara, which is the school, the commercial areas, the parks, and etc. Besides that, the connectivity has always been very good as well. So one side you got LDP that heads on to Puchong and Sabak City. The other way actually goes to Sungai Buloh, and you are really close to NKBE. On top of that, you have the completion of the MRT highway as well as Duke. So here you can go into Duke Highway very conveniently, and that's the plus point. Then the second thing will be the pacing of the township itself. So this project actually went through the pandemic. The entire construction period kind of got stuck during pandemic times, but the team still delivered in terms of keeping progress ongoing. So from phase 1 Azalea to Ativo Plaza to Ativo Square itself, those are continuous efforts by the team to keep this place not to develop straight away and not to leave it vacant as well. Because when this project was launched, it was deemed slightly on the expensive side of things. But now there's like 6 to 7 units left, and the latest transaction was 1,000 per square feet. Not only that, adjacent to the site you will have a land clearance area that is also by another developer. Just when you thought there's no more development in this area, boop, boop, along with the hillside developments, this area seems to come back alive again. And this is really suitable for those who are looking for new projects in existing matured locations. And the last thing I would like is the material application throughout the entire project. Like when you go in the entrance, you get the glass box of the double-story gym. Then when you go down to the basement, I was impressed with the maintenance office finishes. Then the hollow wall textures, the lobby was amazing. Then to the lift, the lobby, the common facilities, and into the unit itself. Everything is very consistent, and I personally like the inclusive design approach. There are ramps everywhere, so that's really friendly. Whether or not people got used, right, it's a whole different story, but this shows that the developer is really sincere. And just when you thought that, yeah, the gym is at the second floor, right, it's a mechanical system for the wheelchair. Wow. On the same note, something I'll highlight will be the furniture selection as well. Everything ties in very nicely. The furniture pieces do not shout out like, hey, I'm here, but it just ties into the overall interior spaces. Now for the three things I don't like, number one will be the micro elements of the site. So from the entrance itself, you have the TMA substation, utility structure right in front of the main entrance. So I think the developer have done their best in camouflaging it using landscape. And if you notice, right, throughout this stretch of development, the landscapes are amazing. The foliage coverage is just very dense, but to the trained eyes, it's still there, right? Also on the other side, this is located adjacent to LDP highway, which is at the junction from LDP to Duke to MRR2. So because of that, there will be certain level of noise pollution, especially in the facilities area. But if you're in the unit, right, you won't really feel it. Then the second point will be a debate. One is you buying quite early in the overall development stage, so that leaves certain room for capital appreciation for the future. But in exchange for that, you will need to go through the entire construction for the future developments. Imagine there's going to be another few more towers or buildings around this project. So all the piling works, all the construction work, you will need to go through in the next few years, at least like 5 to 10 years easily. Those will be beneficial in terms of capital appreciation, in terms of investment, in terms of convenience, but you living through them is a whole separate story. Then the third thing may look like a problem if you don't understand the overall planning of the master plan, because the entrance for the project is rather hidden, it's rather discreet. So you need to come in from the Artevo Plaza side in order to access instead from the main road. So from the main road you don't get to turn in, so a lot of people actually miss that turn several times. So that's really weird in the first place. But after understanding there will be future developments in the back, and that will be one of the main roads connecting to the internal buildings, then this position kind of makes sense. And I also prefer this building to be oriented this way because it's a residential building. I don't want the entrance to be so exposed. And I think that's all for this episode. Do I like the project? Yes, but what I love more is the delivery, from planning to drawings to execution to construction completion. That's the best, most satisfying process ever, and we kind of witnessed the entire process for this building itself. So it's so amazing to be able to document this, and shout out to the team for allowing me to do so. Also, congratulations to all the new buyers. Of course, there will be certain defects here and there. Ultimately, everything is built by hand, so there will always be DLPs, no worries. And with that, if you really like this episode, like it, share it, and even subscribe for more information like this. Until next time, this is Shantae.